All right, gonna try to do my quick reaction video on Everton. First, I'm gonna do the Burnley match, and then I'm gonna do the Newcastle match that just happened. It's a very festive time here, so just having to squeeze this in as soon as I can. Uh, the Burnley match, good to see Carlo Ancelotti come out and get a win. First game at Goodison. Definitely not an easy opponent. Burnley likes to play a little scrappy. They just like to wrestle on the field and play long ball and crosses and stuff and set pieces and all that. And Ancelotti sort of out tacticianed them pretty much. He what was the score to that? 1-0. Yeah, we nicked it right at the end. And given the team is so beat up and we were, as I've heard it put on the bones of our ass. And given that situation, it was hard to see what Ancelotti could do. But he came in and set the team up in like some weird formation that kind of morphed between a 4-4-2 and a 5 whatever, between having the ball and not. And the game was kind of ugly. Not a lot going on, really. Didn't really look like we were going to concede a goal to Burnley ever in that game. And we got our goal from just a lovely cross from Sidibe into my wife's favorite player, DCL, who is on fire. Nice header, lunged in for a header, like diving header, which is pretty cool. And we won 1-0. It was cool. For what it was, you would have hoped it would have been a little bit more exciting game just because, we got a big manager in his first game. Thought the crowd was going to be real hype, but it's Burnley, and you can't get hype when they play the way they play. So, next game, was a little more worried about this game because we typically, and what I've seen, we don't play that well against Newcastle at Newcastle's, St. Mary's. Of course, we had the meltdown last season, which was really, that was a heartbreaker. Pickford just losing his head and not having a good game at the end there. But today came in, getting kind of becoming a theme here where we almost give up a goal in the opening couple minutes of the game. So we averted that disaster and settled in a little bit and started taking it to them. And Newcastle, I was kind of worried about this game because they have a good home record and they defend well. They don't give up a lot of goals at home. I don't think they'd lost at home yet. And guess what? Don Carlo, that's what happened. Don Carlo showed up and was like, what's this about no losses at home? Let me show you how that works, losses at home. And he fed him a loss at home. And essentially, good to see Moise King get a start. That was cool. I'm sure that builds his confidence. He had a decent game. We settled in. What was that first goal? What did that look like? It was DCL just getting his foot on it, I think. Was that the one? I can't remember. I'm getting confused between his first and his second now. One of them, ball's kind of bouncing around in the box, and he just throws his toe out there and just knocks it in, which is, one of the things that Ancelotti has said about DCL was like, he thinks he's a good striker, wants him to get a little more composed in the box, and that's the kind of goal I see a lot of, well-polished finesse strikers. Any opportunity to get their foot on the ball to just quickly get it up toward the net. And he did, and it went in. We got our first goal, and then Newcastle equalized. After we scored that goal, Everton sort of kind of, I don't know whether it's Everton just sort of went on the back foot and sort of took the foot off the gas, or Newcastle just sort of put their foot on the gas, maybe a little both, but it looked like we were going to give up a goal before the half ended. Thankfully, we got into the half. I don't recall any substitutions that were made right at the half, but eventually, kind of midway through, we subbed on, I think it was, I can't remember. He took Keane off and brought on a midfielder, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, but shortly after that sub, Um, we scored again. DCL again gets the second goal. So it's good to see the fight from the team. You know, you kind of felt the momentum coming back, similar to last year when Newcastle started building up confidence, started building up some head of steam, and they ended up, you know, equalizing and then pulling in front in that game. Kind of felt like same script was going to happen again, but nope. We went ahead, and then we subbed on Yuri Mina. We subbed on, I think it was Delph, and just sort of locked down midfield, locked down the back, and really just started killing the game. And it's good to see that because Everton never would kill the game before. They sort of just be like, oh no, the crowd's into the game. Oh God, they're coming, you know, and let the players get confident, and they end up just winning eventually. So whatever, not today. Don Carlo fed them that L. I hope it tastes good, Newcastle. I hope it tastes good. Eat that. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Up the toffees.